Okay, here we are back again, part 2, and the wok is heating up. I've sprayed it with this sprayer, which I believe I got off of Amazon, and it has avocado oil in it, and we're waiting for the temperature to heat up. I have it on high, and it seems like it's heating up sufficiently at this point. So I'm going to start to add some of the chicken. I'm going to actually add all of it at once and see whether that was a good idea or not. Because sometimes when you do that, it ends up steaming the food too much. But I think with chicken, it doesn't really matter. It's okay if it steams it and then browns it. If it was steak, I would add a smaller amount. So we're just spreading it out and up the sides. And you have a nice wok. You can do that. Sizzling. Let it sit. Next we're going to turn the heat down to 9 so it doesn't burn it. You want a little caramelization, but you don't want it to burn. Since it's stir fry, that's what we're going to be doing. We're stirring it and frying it. I'm going to get all the chicken to cook on all sides and cook all the way through. Pieces are a little bit bigger. They'll take longer to cook, so I'm going to try to slice them down so everything cooks evenly. Depends on the thickness of the chicken when you're slicing it. Does it look like it's browning nicely? I'm going to use this tool. Good guy in there cooking. Doesn't take long once it starts to get really hot to cook the chicken all the way through. And of course we're not going to use the same bowl that we used, so we're going to be using another bowl to put the chicken into, which is this nice lovely large butterfly netter bowl. I love those large bowls for salad. So I'm going to go ahead and start to lift some of the chicken out in about a minute. Chicken on the mushrooms. Let it brown some oil. Sesame oil and the coconut amino acids. And avocado spray. I absolutely love this pan so far. It's cooking everything evenly. I have an old Jenner oven which has cast iron. You can see it's right here. It's old, 32 years old. Anyway, those cast irons get very hot and they don't cool down quickly. So this looks like it's done. We're going to be lifting this out and putting that into the bowl. And let the pan heat up real good. And get everything out of there. Okay, in the next stage of this, I'm going to give it another spritz. The avocado oil. And the longest cooking thing to stir fry is going to be broccoli, because it's the densest and hardest of the next vegetables that I plan on stir frying. So here we are with the broccoli. I'm going to give it another spritz with the avocado oil. Everyone knows not to use seed oils. Hopefully, if you don't, Google seed oils. And it will give you good information about why you should not be eating them. Not consuming them. Some of the oils are actually lubricants. Canola oil was developed as a lubricant for engines. And somehow people are eating it in their cakes. I'm actually going to pull this out and use this tool. A little easier to manipulate. Broccoli is stir frying nicely. To that, I'm going to add onion. Very small smidgen of onion, as I said, because you got to have onion in a stir fry. It's fairly low carb. So if you are counting your carbs, then you just count in. I didn't even use a fourth of a cup. There we go, and that looks delicious. And now we're going to add in the peppers. There they are. I'm going to turn the heat back up to high for stir fry. I'm going to spritz again with my avocado oil mixture. And at this point, I also have diced up a combination of parsley and cilantro. And that's going to give it a really good seasoning of natural seasonings. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to put a dash of this cream in at the end, but I think it will be very satisfying and add a healthy fat in addition to the avocado oil. Spritz it again a little bit. Now that looks absolutely delicious without the chicken. But we are going to add the chicken back in and all the juices. The chicken that wasn't quite completely cooked the first time is going to get a second chance to steam and cook here. And the object of stir frying is not to cook the vegetables until they're well done. It's to cook them until they're al dente. Which means to the tooth. Okay, so this looks pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead and serve myself dinner now. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.